Welcome everyone. We're back on the Carolina Outdoors with the outdoor guys from Jesse Brown's. Hi, I'm Bill Barty, and sitting right here beside me is Mr. Wes Lawson, General Manager of Jesse Brown's. Welcome, Wes.
Thanks, Bill. Good to be here with you.
We're going through it all, covering this, that, and the other. Of course, Jesse Brown's located in the South Park area of Charlotte. That's where we hang our hats through the week, and we've had an adventurous week. Our storefront, we closed it per request of, first off, the county of Mecklenburg. Secondly, of course, the state of North Carolina, respectfully, and we wanted to do our part as far as the storefront goes. However, we are still alive and well on the backside of Jesse Brown's, and we wanted to talk a little bit about some of the services and advisory moments that we've had through the week and that we offer to people who are participating in our Carolina Outdoors during this, probably one of the best times to be outdoors that there is each year. We have just entered the month of April, and Wes, that brings so many different opportunities for our outdoor enthusiasts and lovers. We're not even going to mention spring break, which got leapt over for so many people and actually is being leapt over for other people this month. Mm-hmm. But there's still things to do outdoors. We would be remiss if we were a Carolina outdoor program and not to point out that the turkey season is in effect in the Carolinas, and a lot of people are getting out there chasing these birds.
You know, now's the time to get out there, and it is that is like playing chess and checkers and hide and seek all at once. It is an addictive pastime. If you've never done it, you don't quite fully understand what spring fever is like for somebody who is trying to get a big bearded strutting tom. That is just that's a whole other world, a whole other mindset. But man, is it fun! And you're in, beautiful weather we've had lately. Crisp, cool mornings, warming up to a comfortable afternoon. What a time to be out there watching the birds come in. I am envious of everybody who's out there having a good and safe time doing it.
Well, that leads me to my second thing, and something that you and I have been participating in, again, on the backside of Jesse Brown's, and that is providing advice and the service of outfitting. Now, of course, that's what we try to do here on the Carolina Outdoors as well. But through the week, we have had a lot of fly fishermen who have been coming through. North Carolina has stocked a bunch of streams. They stocked in March, although the pandemic had begun and started along, and they have stocked streams in April as well. Many people have access to private waters and clubs that they're still fishing. So people want to know what is working, and we have been able to offer that, whether it be via email. People have sent emails to you, Wes at jessebrowns.com, and me, Bill at jessebrowns.com, and we've been able to point them in the right direction, get their right products shipped out, right flies, right terminal tackle. You can go to jessebrowns.com and see much of that on there as far as leader and tippet, but which ones to put on there. So if you're going to a place called such as Wilson Creek, what are going to be the flies maybe that you or I would recommend for our listeners out there to take?
Yeah, and it's good that you mentioned Wilson Creek. That is one of the closest trout streams to the Charlotte area, and this week we've packaged up quite a lot of flies for folks who are going there, and it's been kind of the gamut right now, depending on their style and preference, but we've done some little zebra midges on up to some of the more exciting nymphs like the Pat's rubber leg or the girdle bug. We've had a lot of tungsten beadheads and tungsten sallies going out the door. Prince nymphs, those have been really popular the last couple of weeks. And people who are maybe doing a dry dropper rig might incorporate something on top like a royal wolf or a March brown. There's been some elk hair caddis sneaking in there, and in some places they've been buying up a lot of mop flies for where they're going. And I know that fly in particular can cause some division amongst anglers, but it produces results for some folks. So I'm not gonna downplay that one bit. I bet we've sold a lot of those in the last 3 days.
That's too funny. Of course, the mop fly is named because it is tied. It is the materials used to tie the mop fly come from the materials on a mop head. So your mama might be mad that you're chopping up her her mop in order to tie those flies. Now, some anglers get fussy about it because it can be a deeper hook set or because it's not a natural. It looks like a grub worm for all you fishermen out there. I mean, that's really what it kind of looks like, is a grub of some degree like that. But is it a deeper hook set, or what is the debate between non-mop fly fishermen and mop fly fishermen?
Some people don't like it because it doesn't look like anything natural, which is, I get that. It's kind of funny because there are plenty of other flies that also don't look like anything natural. But others contend that the fish will swallow that fly deeper, and you really are going to really damage the fish, maybe even ultimately kill the fish, removing that fly. So I get that side of the argument completely. We do want to be good stewards of our resources with how we are catching and releasing our fish. So I totally understand that side as well. But for as wonderful and as inclusive as fly fishing is, it may be one of the more dogmatic sports out there. People who Euro-nymph don't want to hear about those who don't, and vice versa. Maybe you're a saltwater person versus a mountain trout person. Maybe you're a out west trout only doing tail races. We kind of identify ourselves in these camps, but we at Jesse Brown's want to help you no matter the camp, and maybe even cross over to a different line so you can really experience more of what nature has to offer, but also to grow and develop as an angler. You've got to stretch those legs and try something else every now and then. So this week we've done a lot of that, and we've rigged a lot of reels. Some that have sat for a while, others that are new and need new backing in line put on there. We've probably rigged, getting close to 8 or 9 in the last couple of days. That's pretty fun. That means somebody's going out and having a good time, and we're having to drop those off for curbside.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, and we need to talk about that really quick. In Jesse Brown's, we're set up for fly anglers. That's the equipment that we have, and that's what we, as far as the rigging machines, the backing, the fly line, we have all of that. And we do have this contactless ability to accept from your car without you touching anything or any of that, being safe, if you will. We get the reel or whatever needs rigging. You can drop it off here at Jesse Brown's for later pickup. We will get it rigged. We'll have the proper amount of backing put on there, the fly line, the leader, and away you go. If you want to make a purchase, you can even do it that way as well. Another thing that we've been doing a lot of, and it happens every year with spring cleaning. Now, spring cleaning is a whole new thing this year because of what's been going on out there. But we have a lot of people who are bringing in their fly reels to be serviced. And what serviced means kind of can change depending on what reel it is. It can be anything from a 2-day desalination soaking to the fly line being cleaned to each piece being lubed if appropriate, or not lubed if appropriate, and that's been a $25 reel service fee that we've really had a lot of success with.
And it's people, I think, understand that this is a great product. I've paid money, I've invested in this. Now it's going to take care of it. You would do that with your car. You do it with your HVAC system at home. If you want to land those memory-making fish, you've got to take care of your equipment. And if you don't want to do it, we will do it for you happily. If Bill and I aren't here doing it, Don and Dave are doing it, and they do great work here at Jesse Brown's, keeping you catching those fish.
Hey, we hope that you're getting out in our Carolina outdoors and being recognizing the need to be safe out there, whatever your pursuit, if it's walking the neighborhood, if it's going turkey hunting, if it's trout fishing. But if you need advice or supplies or servicing, we're here for you at Jesse Brown's. It's Jesse, Jesse, Jesse Brown's, and of course our email, wes@jessebrowns.com or bill@jessebrowns.com. give us a call. We're here Monday through Friday too. And a special shout out to those who are listening via the airwaves of WBT early on a Saturday morning. Wes, we have a lot of people who are driving the trucks of America listening early. We have medical staff that's working hard that's listening to the Carolina Outdoors. We also have first responders and police who are all making things go, plus a lot of other people waking up early on a Saturday morning. Keep it up because you're keeping our economy running, and we see you out there. We're going to take a quick break and come up with the concluding segment of the Carolina Outdoors.